Hello and welcome to another MCO market update on XRP. I really only want to focus on the shorter time frame here today on the XRP chart because the situation on the larger time frame hasn't changed. And we've been covering it quite frequently in recent days, yeah. Now here on the shorter time frame, I'm still tracking if this move up here turns into something more exciting, like a 5-wave move up or something. At the moment, this is for me only a 3-wave move to the upside. Yeah, 3 waves up in what would be a wave 1, a wave 2, and then the A wave of the 3rd wave. And as I explained in previous updates, it is possible that this B wave is still unfolding. And today we've seen some downside. It might very well be that we are still working on that B wave. That is actually what I would like to see. In that case, the market should, over the coming sessions, touch probably, or at least test the previous lows again from last week. So around the $2.2, $2.3 area, maybe even lower. It is entirely possible that this was the A wave. This was just a high B wave. And we now see wave 1 of C, wave 2 of C, 3, 4, 5. At least this would be a reasonable scenario to watch. I mean, because this B wave did overshoot, I mean, if this is the correct interpretation, honestly, probabilities are somewhat balanced here. But if this is the correct interpretation, then the market doesn't necessarily have to break below the A wave low because the B wave did overshoot. But if this is the micro count, 1, 2 set up to the downside, yeah, it might end somewhere around $1.96, $1.90. Please understand what we are looking at here is really just a nano structure. Nothing super exciting here, but yeah, I'm just basically I'm just looking at them, just trying to help you understand really what those nanostructures look like or could look like. Now, if we've already started the C wave up, and this was the B wave low on Sunday, honestly, probabilities aren't clear. The only thing that would maybe support that idea that wave C to the upside towards 255 or 268 has started. Yeah, it's just that this here is a 3-wave move down, really. Okay, this move down from the Wednesday high, but also the move up was in 3 waves. So we don't have probabilities, that are very clear. It could be that this is like the wave 1 of C. If the C wave is an ending diagonal, then we're now working on wave 3, 4, 5, something like that. But that is just not, there's nothing very clear about it. Things will surely become clearer in the next few weeks. But for now, I mean, especially since the 13th of April high, this has just been an absolute mess and just sideways oriented, choppy price action without much clarity direction. That's what I've been telling you. And honestly, there isn't really much movement. So overall, the idea is still, we could just be in a range here and we might test support again. But I am overall looking for higher prices against the $1.82 level, the 78.6 retracement, but we have to give the market that room all the way down to $1.82 if needed. We can bring it down or boil it down to one thing. I don't have a confirmed low in place in this B wave. I don't. Okay. If we assume the B wave has bottomed, if we want to assume that, then this is the invalidation point. It's the $2.4 level. So if you are trading for higher, I mean, there might be a reasonable stop below that level, but it's not a high confidence setup. I personally would actually find another test of support more probable. But then again, everything from that low, from the 7th of April, is just in 3 waves. So it could possibly just chop its way higher in corrective patterns, which is painful. It looks quite tortured, but it's absolutely possible. But what I can tell you is that any break below $1.82 will be a first indication that the upside reversal attempt is failing. And in that case, then, the 4th wave that potentially bottomed in the blue scenario is still unfolding, and we might test the $1.33 level next. That's the update about XRP. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.